What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Southern Life. Welcome to Eufala, Alabama. Today is Sunday and it's also Easter, so it doesn't look the way you would normally expect it. Whole different pattern of life today. Check it out. I gotta fix something with you guys. Kind of upset at you. Yes, you, my subscribers. I'm mad at you. I'm upset at you. I got like 10 people who comment on my videos. I appreciate 10, 12 people who are always on my videos. Video gets 1,000 views. It needs to have 20, 30, 40 comments. You guys gotta get with the program. You like where I'm going, you don't like where I'm going. You gotta tell me where you want to see. What do you expect from me? What do you want to see? Video suggestions, comments about the place I'm at. Could you see yourself living in this town? Could you not see yourself living here? Is there something you like about this place, something you don't like? Does your cousin live here? Does your ex-girlfriend live here? You guys got to get with the program, because we can't have a YouTube channel if you guys don't participate. This ain't just me. I'm not just the only contributing source to the videos. You guys are also a massive contributing source to these videos. If you guys don't comment telling me you like the town, you don't like it, you like what I talked about, you don't like the conversation, maybe you had an opinion about something I said, you're afraid that I'm going to lash out at you, because I do lash out at some people. I do that. But it's all right. It's all conversation. And at the end of the day, we need to have you guys be part of this. This is not just me. This is me plus you plus everybody on the channel. I need more comments. I need more interaction. You guys know that when YouTube, recognizes that if a channel doesn't have interaction, they basically put the off button on you. They're like, yeah, this channel's not really getting people to interact. YouTube as a platform wants people to interact with their people they follow. So if you're not interacting with me, then we don't have a channel. So I need you guys to get on board, not just on this video, but in general. Give opinions, thoughts, whatever's on your mind. This is Eufala, Alabama. You've probably never even heard of this place if you live outside of Alabama. But look at this place. If this place was in Florida, it would outdo one of the most cutest towns in Florida. You got Mount Dora. You got, what's this one with the big lakes in the middle? Okay?
Defuniak Springs.
Defuniak Springs, Mount Dora, and what's the other one? There's like 3 or 4 towns in Florida that people just go gaga over, right?
Yeah.
This town, you've never probably even heard of Eufala, outdoes every one of those towns in buildings, everything. The city like far surpasses those places. If you look at these buildings here in all directions, and it's just like, wow, incredible stuff. The city is incredible. I don't get, I'm gonna open up some conversations myself to see where you guys are at. Sometimes I feel like I cover too many bases, and then like if I put a video out there and I don't say anything during the video, more conversations will spark up during that video than if I narrate the video, because it seems like I cover too many bases and I don't leave enough open for discussion on you guys' end. So to an extent, it could be my fault. There's a few towns in Florida that could rival this town.
And one thing you can do is, if you agree with what he's saying, just say, I agree. And that triggers the algorithm too. Yeah, because when it comes to the algorithm, we're totally out of business pretty much, because we're just not getting enough interaction. We're not getting any interaction at this point. And if we don't get those interactions, then YouTube's going to think, well, this channel's not really, there's nothing to it, So I do need you guys to participate avidly, comment, get in the comment section, and let YouTube know that you're interested in whatever we're putting out. I love how there's a place to pull a U-turn here that doesn't. I love this place. Look how, and it is again Easter Sunday, so don't think this is a dead town. If you look carefully, all these businesses are painted, and there's stuff inside of all these stores. So this is a functioning town. Here's a Jalisco Mexican grill on this side. So this is a functioning town. It is just Easter Sunday, so this is about as dead as you're going to see it, basically. But and it's also got a lot of water, and having water all the way around it means that the fishing out here has got to be incredible. and it's not just water. It's got lots of trees and stuff in the water, and that's good for bass. I know bass love that, so it seems like it'd be a great place to go bass fishing. So I need you guys to interact, but here's what this is that place where, to me, when I look at the town, I'm like, oh, it's cute, it's gorgeous. I would love to live in a place like this. It's picture perfect. However, when it comes down to the reality of it, most of us would be afraid to do that. And I feel like even myself, like when I see this town, I'm like, oh, this is cute, this is pretty, this is gorgeous. I would love to live here in theory, like in a dreamland world. But in reality, I would be afraid to actually do it because I feel it's a small town, I'm gonna get bored, all that stuff. So what I like about this town of Eufala is when I'm driving through here, I see all the like cars.
Yeah.
People will legitimately drive like a beat up 87 Cutlass through here as a normal mode of transportation. You don't see that everywhere, even in Alabama. But here people will drive like an 87 Caprice or something. And like, oh, here's got a Popo dog. They got two of them too, man. They got two Popo. Goddamn, man. Oh, man, they got the Popo. That got me nervous. I ain't even did nothing, man. But I do need you guys to start being part of this channel because, you know, it ain't just me. This is a whole thing. I need you guys. Have I not been stepping it up for you guys? Today we're on the way to Florida right now. We're heading down to Florida right now. We were just in Georgia, what, 2 days ago?
Yep.
I'm stepping it up for you guys. You guys gotta step it up for me.
And remember, I know you guys want Florida, but remember, there's other places that are just as good.
Take me to the Mexican place. The only one that's open.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how bad rated they are, we gotta eat something. I wish Jack's was open. I don't know what's going on here, but we're not gonna honk the horn. You never honk the horn in Alabama. Learn it, get it through your head. Do not use your horn in Alabama. It doesn't exist. Okay? It doesn't exist. He's just cruising. Cruising down Broadway. If this town was in Florida, like we went to, what was the town? Defuniak Springs, right?
Yes.
It's a cute town, it really is. But even though Eufala's got more stuff to do than Defuniak Springs, if you really take a good look at it. You know, Defuniak Springs for people in Florida is like the grail of, you know, history and all that. I'm not talking down on Florida because Florida like has the cool beaches and vibes and all that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that Alabama is so underrated.
Yes.
This town is neat. If this town was in Tennessee, there'd be like, is that Snoop Dogg? The guy looks just like Snoop Dogg.
You could, in theory, this place is so close to Florida, and most people are not going to be at the beach every single day. Some people go like once a month or once every few months.
I've seen some slow drivers, but that guy.
Yeah. But you can go when you want because it's not that far away.
The front porch on this house right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're not that far from Florida. Like, we're going to Florida right now. We're going to stay on the beach. We left at 1 in the afternoon. We didn't even wake up early for this one. And actually, we didn't leave the house till 3 in the afternoon because we got breakfast, we did that. All right, guys, we got the sun in our face on the board. Will you GPS the place?
Yes.
How come Siri's not talking? I want to hear her voice, man.
Onto East Barber Street.
Left or right?
Right.
Left. But this is a place where, like, you would say, oh, I would love to live in a town. Hey, what's up, man? And I would love to live in a town like this. But what I actually, oh, look at the train tracks used to go through here, but they're like vacant now.
Turn right onto East Barber Street, then make a U-turn at South Forsyth Avenue.
Turn. Left or right? Left or
right, then left. Just go.
Right?
Just go left.
Just go left. It doesn't understand that I can drive across the street.
Yeah.
Siri, you stubborn woman. Okay, so what's next? Now we got the sun in our face.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto South Eufala Avenue.
Alright guys, so nothing I can do about the sun in our face for a moment here. You guys are just gonna have to bear with it. But it's a cute town. It really is. This is a place where I would love to live here. But then when I look at the town, I'm like, oh, it's a small town. There's no big cities around. Right here, left.
Eufala.
Turn left. Turn left.
Point 1.
Huh?
You see that light up there?
Okay.
Not this light, but the next light.
One. Not the next light. U-turn. Now I gotta back out. You ever meet somebody that's just aggravating to deal with?
I think I have.
Have you really? Like, just you ever been around somebody that's just like you just want to like, you know?
Slug bug 'em?
Yeah. Ow. What did I do to
Turn
you this
left onto South
time?
Eufala Avenue.
But I like this town a lot. I do. One place where like if I can move anywhere, it's just like. Because I think a lot of times people move and they don't really move where they want to move. They move where they think they have to move to.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you guys something. You can move
Wherever you want.
wherever you want. I think even with this move, there's a few properties that we wanted a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you remember the one that was in Banks, Alabama? It was like on 2 acres, surrounded by nothing but woods, and it was a brick house. And I was like, hey, look at this house. You're like, oh, it's too far out, blah, blah, blah. And then
I didn't like the house. That's part of it.
you didn't even want to look at it.
I didn't like the photos. What makes you think I'd like it in person?
Anyways, that was one house. You remember that trailer that was near Eufala up on the Georgia side?
Yes.
It was like in a little community type of place.
Yeah.
That was one property where like I felt like I would have loved to live there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good deal. Like it looked good on paper.
The one by Evelyn?
I can't remember what it was called. No, not that one. That would have been an alternative. That was like if we checked out Montgomery and it didn't work, I would have headed straight into that
Continue
one.
on South Eufala Avenue for 1 mile.
Because it was a brand new mobile home, so you know a new mobile home, you get the idea. It's like brand new.
Mm-hmm.
You get what that's like. You don't have to explain that. You know what I mean? Like you know what you're getting. It was a newer mobile home. And it was on 2 acres with a mountain view,
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of nowhere. But it was $65,000. I told myself, look, this property is $65,000 and it was move-in ready.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's in the middle of nowhere, we would have still had $40,000 left over. We could have bought a new car to travel. When like we would have had money. And even if there wasn't work there, we would have still had a little bit of money left over to where we could like
Mm-hmm.
ride out 2 years until that's what I really wanted to do to our Yukon. That's another one of those things. That's what I wanted from a Yukon. But then they're big and you might scratch them and it might not ride smooth. Like I think in life we compromise way too much of what we want to fit the mode of what other people want us to be. Like when we got these wheels look country as crap to fit into where we live. But I didn't really want that. I wanted some big giant wheels like that. So I feel like when we move, when we buy cars, when we buy things, we're so inclined to do not what we want, but what we feel we have to do within our own taste. Like I feel like
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the right.
Yeah, and I get the same thing. Like if you got a family, you can't like quit your job, take a low paying job and then do that.
Old Mexico.
I get that. That's the old Mexico. This is the new old Mexico.
That's the old Mexico. This is the new old Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, so they recently moved into here, I guess.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of cool cars laying around. I feel like we compromise a lot. Like,
Your destination is
here in
on the right.
Alabama, you'll meet people
Yeah.
who you can tell have given up on compromising. Like when you see
Yeah.
somebody driving around, like when I was coming out of Montgomery today, I said this dude, he's driving around in a C10 truck. It's got like 30-inch wheels. Like it's loud and it's obnoxious. He probably doesn't have air conditioning in there.
Yeah.
And you can just tell, yeah, this guy gave up on giving up. You know what I mean? Like he is just, that is what he wanted out of life, and that is exactly what he did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I'm sure whoever designed this restaurant, look at the cars they got parked here.
Yeah.
I'm sure whoever designed this restaurant here, they were just like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna go with what I want, and I don't care what people think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I can park next to that Ford over there. Let me try to back up. But you feel something like you compromise so much in life. And then you like in the South, you'll meet people who you can tell they're living exactly the way they want to live. You know what I mean? They've quit compromising. You?
Look at what I wear. I mean, I'm not compromised with anyone.
I mean, that van, my turning radius with these wheels, I guess I'll have to parallel next to this F-150 here. Didn't matter where you park. You can tell this F350, whatever driver, he didn't really, F-150, whatever it is.
He did not care.
He didn't compromise. Like this guy's here, he's got a spoiler. He's got a spoiler on that Mustang.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have a license plate. That's somebody who was just like, I'm just going to live my life and I don't care what you think. You do meet people like that in the South. More than in other places. You meet people in the South where, like the guy that I saw earlier that was driving around and, like, what was it? Like, did I park too close to that car?
Yeah.
Dang
Why do you pull it backwards?
it. Backwards?
Yeah.
There's nowhere else to park. We wish you got to get out of here. Somebody pulls too close to us. We got,
Yeah.
oh, wait, I think we're good around here somewhere. We're done, guys.
We're done.
Check it out. That's it.
Hey, everybody.
Get in here. Comment. Say something. We're out. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Only 10% of you guys are subscribed. I had it with you guys already.